I don't know why I just look so disgusted. I'm actually pretty like best diet soda ever. That's better than average diet soda, I'd say. We're not here to talk about diet soda. Rat be gone. Yo, what is up, y'all? My name is Devin, and today I'm gonna be talking about something that I didn't realize I really wanted to talk about until I was talking to my homie. I said talking like 6 times, I'm gonna say it again. We're just talking about bodybuilding and like restrictive eating. I'm gonna get a little bit deeper into my history because I don't think I've ever actually addressed the fact that I did have an eating disorder before on here, because I never just wanted to be like victim mentality or like boohoo for Devin. Kind of, you always have it, you know what I mean? It's always a part of you. But before I get into that, before I get all deep and dark and expose my secrets to you guys, make sure if you are new here, new as in not subscribed. Even if you watch all my videos and you're not subscribed, you're still new to me because you're not supporting me yet, okay? Like the video that's considered engagement and drop. What are we gonna drop today? Let's drop gains in the comment section down below. Let's go. Bodybuilding. Bodybuilding has helped my eating disorder. Let's go ahead and set the scene, okay? So when I first was living with my dad, I'm gonna give you guys like real history right now. When I was living with my dad, I had terrible binge eating disorder. I would work at a shoe store. I was a manager, so I'd work a double, essentially like 10-hour shifts, basically from like 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. How many hours that is, I'm not gonna do it right now, and I swear I'm not dumb. That was essentially not eating anything for breakfast except for like an iced coffee from McDonald's that was straight fucking sugar. And then at lunch, I was going to Target, like that was within the mall. I worked at Sawgrass. If anyone's from Florida, you know that mall. And I would go to Target and buy Arizona green tea and then like a little bag of Smart Pop as like my lunch. I've had iced coffee, Arizona green tea, and Smart Pop. Driving home, Talenti ice cream. The whole pint, okay? The whole pint of Talenti ice cream. I believe that's about 1,000 calories, okay? I would also get sushi. And sushi's not really that bad. It's just the fact that I had no protein in there. I was simply just surviving on like sugar and trans fat. That's what my nutritional profile consisted of, okay? I would go out with my girlfriend on the weekends, on Saturdays, and we would eat like whatever the fuck. We would eat Popeyes, McDonald's, pizza, whatever the fuck our hearts fancied, okay? So I was extremely unhealthy. I would starve myself throughout the day because I was just working, and then go home and just fucking eat my face off. Pause, not like a zombie or anything. After I left my dad's house, okay? It was on. I was so chubby and I was so fucking tired of being chubby. So I was like, Devin, you fat fucking piece of shit. Very negative self-talk. Now I'm like slightly better, but back then it was kind of necessary for me to have such negative self-talk because if I didn't feel like such a piece of shit, I wouldn't have made the change that I made. There's healthier ways to make the change, but for myself, I feel like it was kind of necessary. I went the complete other way. On this side, you have Chunky Devin, who has a binge eating, like literally starves himself throughout the day and then goes home and eats everything in sight. And then on this side, you have Devin. At this point, after I left my dad's house, I was working at a shoe store. I was going to school full-time from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. I was going to work after that from about 2:45 until 9, and then after that, I was going and training. All my clients, everybody who hits me up, and they're like, Devin, it's hard to get my meals in because I'm a full-time student and I have a full-time job, and it's just like, gotta get it in. At that point, I believe I was eating probably like 1,000 calories a day. Just for reference, I'm 5'10". I currently weigh 190 pounds. Back then, I was 5'10", obviously, and I believe I weighed about like 150 at that, like 152 maybe on a good day. Disclaimer, obviously bodybuilding does, when you get into the competitive states, it does literally require you to restrict the fuck out of your eating. And I understand when people have the arguments of like bodybuilding is unhealthy. Any bodybuilder you talk to will admit to you that it's unhealthy, but I'm saying I'm not a competitive bodybuilder. I bodybuild within a, I guess, casual realm, even though I'm pretty strict with myself. For myself, this level of bodybuilding did help with that eating disorder because it literally forced me to eat more food. So I was essentially eating 1 meal and a snack a day. When I started taking training seriously, I literally just started to starve. I was like fucking starving. I'm not seeing any gains. I want to get bigger. Starving and doing a shit ton of cardio is not helping me. At this point, I was like looking up. This is when I found like Jeff Nippard, Coach Greg, Athlean X, all of these guys, okay? And they were like, how to gain muscle. First step, eat in a caloric surplus. And I was like, guys, wouldn't that make me fat? No, Devin, it doesn't make you fat. It forced me to eat 4 meals a day, okay? So Devin had to go from eating 1 meal and a snack today to essentially like no snacks, maybe a protein shake, a protein bar, but essentially no snacks and 4 large meals. I had to weigh my shit out. I didn't have the opportunity to starve myself. If I did want to starve myself, I wasn't going to see the gains that I wanted to see. And at this point, I had gone from being committed to being chunky to being committed to being a fucking twig. And I'm a pretty committal guy. I don't know if that's a word, but you know what I'm saying? Balls to the wall kind of person. And if I do something, I'm gonna do it all the way. So at this point, I was committed to getting big as fuck. So you have my 3 phases there. I was like skinny fat, but more skinny. Like, bro, come on. Like, you're getting sus. Like, you're getting weird. Like, weirdly skinny. And if I hadn't sort of fallen into bodybuilding, wanting to feel stronger and more secure with myself, if I didn't have that outlet there, I would legitimately probably have like needed to physically seek help, or You guys, like, it was bad. And I'm not saying this for like, oh, Devin, oh my God. I still feel it in there. Like sometimes in the time between meals, if I get hungry, like I find myself kind of enjoying that feeling of being hungry, and it's fucked up and it's where my mind is at. But I'm just being honest with you guys because a lot of people feel like they're alone. A lot of people feel like this guy doesn't understand. I understand the feeling of the one side, which is like, fuck, I eat everything, it's so hot. You feel me? And the other side, which is like, this empty feeling in my stomach kind of makes me feel like I'm in control of my surroundings and like I'm in control of my situation and like I'm in control of my body subconsciously. So I'm kind of gonna keep starving myself, even if it's just for the mental fact of like eating a pickle. Like simply, if you're starving and it's not time to eat a meal yet, eat a pickle. I think it has like 2 calories or some shit like that. It's mostly sodium. Fucking Hellcat shit, dude. Just to take away that starving feeling so you don't sort of fall into it for myself. I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to like make people like, if you do have an eating disorder, like smoking crack in front of a crackhead or anything like that. But not to compare us to crackheads, but you get what I'm saying, okay? Dude, just bodybuilding in so many ways. And I know so many people think it's vain and it's idiotic and it's like you're being a meathead, but from the simple fact of it's forced me to eat. Also from the aspect of if I didn't have that outlet to get energy out. And sure, it could have been basketball, it could have been soccer, but bodybuilding specifically, because I was so frail, because I do have a certain level of aggression. Like when I hurt myself and I wasn't able to train, I was fucking pissed. I was just agitated, like so much more easily agitated. And it's not necessarily bodybuilding, it's working out and eating properly, which is what it all boils down to, guys. Moving your fucking body and eating proper food. Honestly, guys, like I'm just so grateful to have this platform, and I don't mean to get sad or anything like that, but so many of you guys just reach out and you say that I help you, and that's seriously like dead ass, all bullshit aside, why I started this, because I just felt alone for so fucking long. And honestly, sometimes, a lot of the time, I still do feel alone, but it's like fine, like it is what it is sort of thing. I just wanted to share that with you guys because a lot of people are afraid to get into training, are afraid to, you know, track their calories and stuff like that. Taking up a meal plan can really help you because it requires you to have structure. It requires you to stick to a schedule and not let your brain, your emotions make all the decisions. That's just like my personal experience. We're at 13 minutes. I'm sorry, future Devin, who has to edit this. So that is the video, you guys. You already know the fucking drill. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching, a personalized, I just got a piece of dust in my eye, personalized meal plan, personalized training plan, only for coaching or meal plan or training inquiries, hit my email, devindoescoaching@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram, like I always say. Devin loves you. Devin's a Don. Devin is out of here, boy.